愿神平安。
Peace be with you, brothers and sisters.
我们今天来到约翰福音第7章37到52节。
Today we come to John chapter 7:37 through 52.
我们要谈一个夏天大家都很在意的事情。
We want to talk about something that we consider through the summer.
夏天很渴，一定要有水喝。
In the summer that we feel much more thirsty.
身体上的水我们知道从哪里拿，
We know where to get the physical water.
但是心灵里面的水要从哪里拿？
How about within our spirit, where we can draw that?
好吧，来，我们先读今天的经文。
We're going to read the scripture first.
约翰福音7章37到52节，来，我们同下念好，我们念今天的经文。我们先念中文的，然后念英文。节期的末日就是最大之日。耶稣站在高声说：“人若渴了，可以到我这里来喝。信我的人，就如经上所说，从他腹中要流出活水的江河来。”耶稣的话是指的信他之人要受圣灵说的。那时还没有赐下圣灵来，因为耶稣尚未得着荣耀。众人听见这话，有的说这人是那先知，有的说这是基督，但也有的说，基督岂是从加利利出来的吗？经上不是说基督是大卫的后裔，从大卫本家伯利恒出来的吗？于是众人因着耶稣起了纷争，其中有人要捉拿他，只是无人下手。参议回到祭司长和法利赛人那里，他们对参议说：“你们为什么没有带他来呢？”参议回答说：“从来没有像他这样说话的。”法利赛人说：“你们也受了迷惑吗？”官长或是法利赛人岂有信他的呢？但这些不明白律法的百姓是被咒诅的。内中有一个淫妇，就是用血去见耶稣的，对他们说：“不先听本人的口供，不知道他所做的事，难道我们的律法还定他的罪吗？”他们回答说：“你也是属于加利利吗？你且去查考，就可知道加利利没有出过先知。” On the last day of the feast, the great day, Jesus stood up and cried out, "If anyone thirsts, let him come to me and drink. Whoever believes in me, as the scripture said, out of his heart will flow rivers of living water." Now this is the message of the Spirit. Whom those who believe in him will receive. For as yet the Spirit has not been given, because Jesus has not yet glorified. When they have understood, some of the people said, "This really is the prophet." Others said, "This is the Christ." Some said, "Is the Christ come from Galilee? Has not the scripture said that Christ has come from the offspring of David, and comes from Bethlehem, the village where David was?" So there was a division among people over him. Some of them wanted to arrest him, but no one laid hands on him. The officers then came to the Jewish priests and Pharisees, who said to them, "Why did you not bring him?" The officers answered, "No one has so right as this man." The Pharisees answered them, "Have you also been deceived? Have any of the authorities of the Pharisees believed in me? But this crowd that does not love the law of his experience. Nicodemus, who had gone to me before, and who was one of them, said to him, does the law judge a man without first giving him a hearing and learning what he does?" They replied, "Are you from Galilee too? Search and see that no prophet arises from Galilee." 请坐，必须
Please excuse me.
Let's pray， 我们一起祷告，预备今天的讲道。为什么来到你面前？
Heavenly Father, we come before you.
你知道我们心里面的饥渴，
You know that our thirst from our heart.
你知道我们心里面的缺乏。
You know what we lack within our heart.
我们求你借着今天的讲道，
We pray that through today's sermon,
让我们真的看见我们的问题，
that you will allow us to see our own problem,
也让我们看见解决的方法，
so that we can find a solution,
也让我们真的能够相信 拥抱这样子的一个方法。
That we can truly believe and grasp this truth.
奉主耶稣基督宝贵圣名祈求。
We pray in the precious name of Jesus. Amen.
最近这个礼拜有没有人过得很愉快？
For the past week, are you very happy? Joyful?
有没有人过得不太愉快的？
Or some of you that are very unhappy?
Good. 那剩下的是怎样？有的时候愉快，有的时候不愉
What
快。
about the rest of you? Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad.
还是你整个礼拜都在睡觉？
Or you don't have or you sleep during the whole week.
为什么要问你这个东西？
Why would I ask you this question?
其实我们的人生呢，整个礼拜下来呢，应该有的时候开心，有的时候不开心。
Actually, throughout a week, sometimes we will be happy, sometimes we will be sad.
什么时候不开心？
When we are sad.
给你举个example，
Let me give you some example.
开车的时候，
When you drive,
突然间有人砍你的线，
if somebody cut before you,
火气就来了。
yes, then your temper will rise.
那因为我还载着我老婆和小孩，
Because I'm still, my wife and kids still with me in the car,
就这样混下去了。
and I just swallow that down.
不像我们教会某人，
Like some of our church members,
上马我不敢讲上，我知道，有混就给冲下去就冲过去了。
that you cut the person that will cut you.
然后我还看过更恶质的是怎样，
I see this words.
切到他前面去，然后踩刹车，慢慢慢下来。
And when you cut before him, and then you hit the brake.
哇，然后心里面就爽快了。
You feel much more better after you've done that.
那另外一种情况是什么呢？
What's the other situation?
有没有这个礼拜有没有小朋友吵架的？
Have you argued with your own kids?
爸爸有没有跟你小朋友吵架？
Have you argued with your kids?
或反过头来，
Or the other way,
小朋友有没有跟你爸妈吵架？
children, have you argued with your parents?
有啊，多少会有的。
Of course.
那时候你觉得怎么样？
How would you feel?
哇，好开心哦，跟我老妈吵架。
I feel good that I argue with my mom.
不会吧？那不高兴啊。
That we feel lousy and happy.
那只有你不高兴吗？
Only you feel lousy.
你老爸老妈也不高兴吗
Of？course, that your parents feel lousy too.
对不对？那怎么办呢？
Then what should we do?
通常你老爸老妈怎样？哇，来了，你看没有？哇，两兄弟开始来了。还有这个也是一个 scenario，兄弟之间的争吵，有没有？
Between the siblings that they argue.
总有吗？
Of course.
那你怎么样子才可以心里畅快？
How would you feel good?
啊，爸妈们，你怎么做？
What would you do, parents?
对吧？还是怎样？
What would you do, parents?
你要想办法让他听你的，你心里面才会慢慢的平静
And you want your children to be able to listen to you, then you will peace your heart.
可是有没有想过，
Have you thought about it?
当你心里爽了、畅快了，
When you feel good within yourself,
你的小孩，
how about your children? They are angry within.
等你老的时候不知道，
They say, wait till you are old, and you will know.
又或者怎样？
Or what would you do?
小朋友看一看，
When the children take a look,
弟弟在旁边，
and the little ones next to him,
妹妹在旁边，
or sisters next to him,
老爸老妈没同，
that the parents doesn't watch, just slap them.
终于爽快了。
They yes.
弟弟妹妹怎么办？
What happened to the little kid?
特别是那个还不太会为自己辩护的怎么办？
Especially the someone that who cannot speak.
就开始哭了。
So the kids will just, the little one will just cry.
我们看见，其实我们的生活就充满这种的冲突。
We see that within our life there's so many conflicts.
其实到最后搞得大家其实都不是很愉快。
So at the end, none of us feel good.
那你想不想愉快？
Would you want to be happy and joyful?
那我告诉你，
Let me tell you, there is a way.
我跟你的方法应该刚好相反。
Actually, it's opposite of what you are thinking to resolve the issue.
耶稣在这边讲到是说你们要信我。
Jesus said that you have to believe in
要
me.
信我。
You have to believe in me.
你信我的话呢，
If you believe in me,
你的饥渴就可以被解决。
that you will quench your thirst.
那我们要问，
Then we have to ask,
饥渴内容是什么？
what's the content of the thirst?
身体上的饥渴知道就是水嘛。
That if we thirst within our body, we just quench with water.
当耶稣讲说我心里面的饥渴，请问耶稣在讲什么？
But how about spiritual thirst? What does Jesus talk about?
我到底想要什么来灌溉，来满足我的饥渴？
What can I quench for my thirst within my heart?
圣经其实在很多地方都有讲，
In the Bible, actually, it mentioned it in many different places.
在登山八福有人背得出来吗？
In the Beatitudes, have you remember?
饥渴啊，木什么？木所以饥渴什么？
When you thirst for what?
你刚有看了，你刚有唱了 SB 哎，
As a tear, we have seen before.
那什么是那个水
What's that water?
？Righteousness。
Thirst after righteousness.
圣经讲得很清楚的，
The Bible indicated very clearly.
你想要被得到灌溉的，
You want to be a water.
你想要喝进去
You
的，
want to drink within into your spirit. It's the righteousness.
谁的义？
Whose righteousness?
你的义，
It's your righteousness.
是不是？
Is it?
其实我每天都在这样子做的啊。
We do that every day.
人家对不起你，
People that have wronged you,
事情不顺你的意，
things that doesn't go your way,
你会怎么样？
or what you do,
哇，心里面的那种的火就开始烧起来。
your anger just build within.
火一烧，发生什么事情？
And once your anger builds up, then what will happen?
就干了嘛。
Then you just let it go.
No, you dry 了什么 let it go，不是 frozen 的，拜托。对
And then you are thirst, you dry.
，OK， you dry up。你 dry up 的时候你怎么办？
Once you dry up, what would you do?
想拿水喝啊。
Then you search for the water.
所以同样就像刚刚一样的情形啊。
Just like before the situation,
你对不起我，
that you wronged me,
你干犯了我的意，
that you have offended me.
我怎样子可以除掉我这个饥渴，
How would I quench my thirst?
在你身上得回我该得
That
的？
I would just grab it from you.
所以很简单，
So simply,
有的时候
sometimes
我们看小朋友在吵架，
when we see the children are arguing,
小朋友可能会为了这个东西来吵架，来借我一下。
that they will just grab.
一家几个兄弟 ，OK， 家里就有这样子一个
There's only one between 5 brothers.
，OK， 然后呢，一个在玩这个，
One is playing,
另外一个也要玩，
the other one wants to play.
然后就在打，
Then they will fight.
然后爸爸妈妈说什么？
So the parents will follow what the parents do.
我不知道他怎么讲啊，我会这样讲啊，
I will say this.
家里一个不够没关系，家里5个小孩买5个，
There's only one. We just buy another 4. None of us will argue.
啊，5个人5个，你觉得可以解决问题
And
吗？
each one will have one. They will solve the
你
problem.
会发现很奇怪的，小朋友不会因为多了一个，然后就啊好了，那你拿这个，我拿这个，很奇怪，他就是还是要这个，拜托
You
这
know,
个
children
这
are
个，
very strange. Even though they have their own, they still don't feel satisfied. They want the one that their brother has.
然后你就开始管小孩了，
And then you will discipline your children.
你不懂的，
You don't understand.
不过你会拐他的
But then you will tone.
，no you deceive them，
You will deceive.
哎那个新的哎，那个很棒的，不要那个，这个又残又旧的，不要了啦。
Don't have the old one, have a new one.
我们会这样讲，
Would you say that?
因为你不了解心里面在想什么，
Because you don't understand what's within the heart.
他缺的不是这个东西，
What the children lack is not this object.
他缺的是心里面那股气。
That what he lacks is within the heart. That
你
he
买一个
desires.
这个东西给他
If you buy one for him,
没有用，
that will not satisfy him.
他真正心里面要的是什么？
What he craves for is,
我的公义在哪里？
where's my own righteousness?
那个东西我不要，
I want this.
因为我拿回来的时候，
Because when I grab it back,
真的我不是拿回来的东西，
I'm not just taking back the toy.
我是在你的身上拿回我的东西。
I'm taking back from you my righteousness.
你知道为什么会这样？
Why is it it's like this?
为什么我一定要在某个人身上，从他的身上拿回我的义？
Why should I grab the righteousness from somebody else?
很简单的，
It actually is very
我先
simple.
问你，
Let me ask you,
你有没有口水？
do you have saliva?
你有没有口水？
Do you have saliva?
你能不能自己分泌口水
Are you able to
？Produce，
produce saliva?
你可以吗？
You could.
对不对？你可以吗？
Yes, you could.
那我现在告诉你答案就
So
是
let，me give you an answer.
你可以自己提供自己知道喝水，为什么你还要喝水？
If you can create your own saliva, why do you have to drink water?
不用啊，
You actually don't need it, right?
嘴巴盖起来，
You just close your mouth.
接着，
then you swallow your saliva and you will quench your thirst.
行不行？
Would that work?
一口不够，
One drink is not enough.
还有2、3口够，
Then you swallow 2, 3 times. Would that be enough?
还不够，
If not enough,
再几口。
then you just keep on swallowing.
妈，今天晚上吃不下了，太多水了喝了，
Mom, I just can't because I have so many water to drink.
可以吗？
Would that work?
可以吗？
Would that work?
你发现
You would discover
做不到，
you are not able to do it.
你没有办法借着口水来止渴，
You are not able through your saliva to quench your thirst.
就像你没有办法借着一些的物品止掉你心里面对义的渴望。
You cannot let any material to quench your own righteousness.
所以我们产生很多纷争，
So there's so many arguments among us.
真的产生很多纷争，
There's so many arguments
因为我们都要这个义啊，
because we want that righteousness.
所以这个义不能在物品上面抢回来的，
Because that righteousness we cannot scrap only
都
through
要借
the
着
object.
关系在人的身上拿回
We
来。
have to grab it through the relationship.
所以你看见经文，
So that if you look at today's scripture,
事实上耶稣在讲的一句话，这些人还是没听懂。
when Jesus spoke, that they still don't understand what he meant.
耶稣说你要信我，
Jesus said that you have to believe in me.
什么意思？
What does it mean?
你不要在那边吞口水，
That you don't just swallow within your own saliva.
你要来喝我给你的水。
You have to drink the water that I have given to you.
之前有听吗？
Those people have listened.
你会发现很多人在后面开始讲很多话。
You see that there's so many conversation carry on.
我觉得他是，我觉得他不是，
I think that he is, I think he's not.
不管觉得他是的，或者觉得他不是的，
Whether he believe or they believe or not,
他们在宣告一样什么东西？
they have proclaimed one thing.
我的 opinion 是对的。
That my own opinion, obviously, so it's right.
不管吵什么，吵架
Why is it that they are arguing?
你看到他们在吵啊。
They actually are arguing among themselves.
所以不要傻傻的以为看到没有有些人分辨为基督分辨，这个是基督，然后帮耶稣说话。
You might not be deceived that they argue they are for Jesus or against Jesus.
不是，
No.
耶稣讲完，
After Jesus has
你
spoken,
不要再用你自己的方法来判断什么是你要的义。你来这边，我给你水。
don't use your own ways to determine what kind of righteousness that you need. Come, I'll give you water. After he finished,
一堆人在那边吞口水，
that everybody else just keep on swallowing their own saliva.
有在听吗？
Are they actually listening?
有听，
They are listening, yes.
有懂吗？
Are they truly understand what Jesus has spoken?
没懂。
No, they don't understand what Jesus said.
今天我们很多人还是一样。
Today, many people among us still do the same thing.
你有听，
You have listened,
不过你没懂。
but you don't understand.
为什么？
Why?
因为耶稣讲的方法太 radical 了，太令人不知所措。
The way Jesus presents is so radical that people don't understand.
你知道他是用什么方法？
What kind of method does he use?
当他一说
When he said
你要相信我，
that you have to believe in me,
他讲什么？
what did he say?
你要相信我。
That you believe in me.
我再讲一次，你知道他说你要相信我，
Which is that you have to believe in me.
为什么那么 radical？
Why is it so radical?
当他说你要信我的时候，
When Jesus said you have to believe in me,
他是在教你，
he's teaching you.
请你把你的自我唯一拿掉，
You put your own self-righteousness apart.
请你把你的自我唯一拿掉。
And take your own self-righteousness away.
我们很难明白的，你知道为什么
A
吗？
lot of times it's very hard for us to grasp
因为
it.
很多时候我们在冲突的当中，我们产生了苦毒，我们不相信是自己搞出来的。
A lot of times within the bitterness, the conflicts, that we don't understand that the bitterness actually has come from our side.
我问你，在冲突的当中，我们认为苦毒那种的痛苦是谁搞出来的？
A lot of times that the conflict that we have, the suffering that we have is from where?
一定是你呢，
Obviously it's from other party.
或者你们呢？
Of course it's you, not me.
从来不会是我。
Of course it's not myself.
为什么？
Why? Why?
很奇怪。
Strangely,
我们相信是靠着自己的口水，
We-
可以满足自己的饥渴。
we actually believe that we can just use our own saliva to fulfill us.
我们相信我们自己的义可以满足我们对义的饥渴。
we believe that our own righteousness will fulfill the need, the crunch for the righteousness.
可是你从小到现在，
From the very young up to now.
我请问你啊，
Let me ask you,
请问你的义
your own righteousness
到现在
up to now
有
today,
哪一次没有产生苦？
is any one of them that will not produce the bitterness?
我问你啊，你有哪一次
Any one time that it will produce
你的意识没有产生苦？
any one time?
我坦白告诉你，我自己都从来没有发生过这种事。
Let me be frank with you. Even with my own experience, none of us.
当每一次我觉得我的意被干犯的时候，
That when I've been offended,
我从来不觉得我会心里畅快。
that I will not feel happy at all within my heart.
就像有人，even 到今天
Even up to today, some of us,
切我的线的时候，
that somebody coming off,
我还是心里不畅快，
I still feel very angry.
我还是会心里有苦，
I still feel bitter.
然后看嘴巴就是压不住了。
And then my mouth is open.
然后那一刹那千万不要让人家知道我是牧师，
At that moment, just make sure that they don't know I'm a pastor.
超没爱心。
I don't have any kind heart at all.
你本来就是这样子。
Actually, this is what the reality is.
你的义有给过你
Your own righteousness, have
真
your
的是
righteousness
保护，
that give you anything, give you any protection.
你发现你的义才是最大的口子。
You will discover that your own righteousness is actually the problem.
你的义只会告诉你去人家身上抓回来，
Your righteousness will tell you this grab from other people.
抓不到的时候产生苦，
If you're not able to grab it, then you will feel bitter.
抓得到的时候怎样？
If you are able to grab it from someone else,
人家产生苦。
then other will have the bitterness within them.
所以我们到最后是在玩什么？
So at the end, what we actually play is
是你产生苦毒，还是我产生苦毒？
that who has the bitterness, you or me?
所以到最后还是你产生苦毒比较。
So at the end, it's like you, of course it's you, not me.
这个叫什么？
What is this called?
这个叫抢劫。
This is called robbery.
那我们就会看在背后，它让我们产生了多冲突的时候，它事实上在告诉我们一个什么信
So
息？
that within so many conflicts, what kind of message are we to hear?
它告诉我们一件事情：
It tells us one thing,
你活在你的世界，
that you are living within your own world.
一个怎样的世界？
What kind of world is it?
这样子的世界。
This kind of world.
你真正好好去反省，
You should reflect on yourself.
其实你的生命
Actually, within your life,
是一个沙漠，
it's like a desert.
里面没有多少水。
Your life doesn't have much more living water.
为什么？
Why?
我怎么知道？
Why? How do I know?
很简单，
Actually, it's very simple.
有谁现在就觉得自己心中不是沙漠，像江河一样涌流的？来，请你举
Any one of them feel that your life is like oasis. It's not like a desert.
有没有？
Any one of us here?
不敢。
None of us raise your hand.
如果有的话，
If you have,
我会帮助你证明你心中是沙漠。
I can help you that your heart actually is a desert.
很简单的，等一下我走过来，
It's very simple. I just come towards you.
然后看着你的脸，
I just look you into your eyes.
啊，有人一暴揍那种的，
Just slap you in the face.
然后你应该怎么回答？
And what would you say?
耶稣说：“打我右脸，这里也给你打。”
Jesus said, you slap my right, and I will give my left cheek to let you.
开玩笑，然后你干嘛打我？
What do you say? Why are you joking? Why you hit me?
然后再下一步怎样？
And then what will be the next?
广东话叫搬马，兄弟姐妹全部起来揍他。
And you will just call your group that fight back.
这个说明什么？
What it actually proves is
那里面没水呀、
you don't have any water.
没有水，你干嘛会有这种苦毒产生？
If you have a water, why would you have this kind of bitterness?
所以告诉你一件事情：
It actually tell you one thing.
一，
First,
你心里面是沙漠；
that your heart is like a desert.
二，
Second,
每个人其实都是沙漠；
every one of us actually within our heart is a desert.
三，
The third,
每个人都在其他人的身上、其他人的沙漠里面想要捞水回来。
Now we just try to grab a little water from the other desert.
会不死吗？我觉得一定会死。
We all should die from thirst.
所以耶稣告诉我们，
So Jesus told us
你信我，
that you believe in me.
那个信有内容。
That belief has a content.
那内容是什么？
What's the content?
不要再去抓着你自己的义不放，
Just don't grab your own righteousness. Let it go.
过来拿我的义。
Come and grab my righteousness.
当你过来拿我的义的时候，
When you receive my righteousness,
你生命就流出活水下来，
then your life will have a living river coming out from you.
里面产生一个很大的冲突。
Within, it creates a great tension.
你知道，当你在跟别人身上要求符合你的义的时候，是做什么动作？
When you demand others to follow you, give you the righteousness, what are you actually saying?
为什么我们的小孩那么不愿意听我们的？
Why is it my own kids doesn't listen to me?
又或者你知不知道为什么我们的兄弟、我们的姐妹那么不愿意听我们？
Why is it that my brother and sister, my siblings doesn't listen to me?
不单单因为他不想进入你的沙漠，
They not simply don't want to enter your own desert,
更是因为他们知道，
because they all know
在你的世界里，
within your own world,
对他一点好处都没有。
there's none beneficial for them.
你知道为什么我们都要有追求义的本能吗？
Why do we have this desirable craving to seek after righteousness?
因为义
Because
是一
righteousness
个国度的根基。
is the foundation of the country.
但圣经在里面讲，
The Bible says
我们要先求他的国
that we
度。
have to seek God's righteousness.
那个其实不是在讲两件事，
It's not talking about two things.
很多人都觉得那个是在讲两件事，
Many people feel that it talk about two things.
事实上它是一件事，
It's actually talking only one thing.
是一个以神的公义做基础的国度。
It's a nation that built it upon God's righteousness.
他邀请你的是亲近。
That we invite you to enter into this nation.
所以当你每一次
And when every time
跟人家产生吵架，
we have a conflict with others,
你事实上
you actually is
是要他进入你的义的国度，
you actually want to invite the person to come into your own
你要他
righteousness.
看见你的世界，
You want this person to see your world
因为你相信，
because you believe
只要他看见你的世界，
that if this person has seen my world,
他就会知道你的世界比他的世界更美。
that you should know that my own world is better than your own world.
发生过这种事情，
Is anything happened like this before?
你真的那么有信心，
You have so much faith within you
你的世界会比他的世界更
that
美。
your world is much more better than others.
在你的意当中所构想出来的世界，真的会比他的世界更好。
In your imagination, that you feel that your own righteousness is much more better than others.
你不讲，但其实你深深相信。
You don't say it, but you actually believe it within your heart.
为什么？
Why?
如果你不相信，你吵完了；
If you don't believe it, well, why would you argue?
如果你不相信，你干嘛骂你小孩？
If you don't believe it, why would you scorn at your kids?
你为什么蹲在英仔前面？
Why is it that you just glue in front of the internet?
为什么你盯着你的手机不放？
Why is it that you just keep on looking at your phones?
因为你相信什么？
Because you believe.
你相信这个世界不好。
Because you believe this world is not good.
来我的世界，
Come to my world.
一个没有 internet、一个没有手机的世界就是最美。
One without internet, one without the cell phone is most beautiful.
那叫地狱，对不对？
That's all.
来，我先问所有的爸妈，
Let me ask you, the parents.
请你举个手先哈，所有做爸妈，请你举个手，我们做一个开始你就知道。OK， 所有爸妈，请你举个手。OK， 你在过去1个礼拜都没有用 Internet 的，请你把手放下来。没有用 Internet 的，请你放下来，把手放下来。OK， 放下来。如果你有用的，请你举手；如果你有用 Internet 的，请你举手。OK， 好，接下来。 如果你在过去一个礼拜你都没有用手机，没有用 tablet， 就请你把手放下来。我只能这样讲了，来，可以放下了。你自己都做不到
You yourself, you cannot even do it.
连这个世界，连你自己都活不下去。
Even that with you, you cannot live without internet.
为什么你叫你的小孩去活？
Why would you demand your own kids to do that?
啊
Why would you demand your?
我为你好啊！
Of course, I feel for you. Good for you.
这个世界才是最完美的。
This world is much more better.
你自己都不相信的产品，谁要相信
If？ you don't even believe in this project, why would you believe?
是不是？是不是？
Is it?
你自己都不相信的产品，为什么你的小孩要相信？为什么你的那个买的对象要跟你买？
The project that you don't even believe, why would you force your kids to believe that?
所以爸妈，我还是讲一句话，
Parents, I want to tell you.
不是去说小朋友你不要用这个，不要用这个。
It's not like tell the kids to use this, not to use this.
先问你自己一句话：
You have to ask yourself a question.
你真的相信这个？你营造出来的世界更美？
Would you believe that the world that you have created is much more better than your kids?
看看你自己真正相信的。
Look at yourself, what you actually believe.
当你看你自己的世界的时候，
When you look at your world,
这是给爸妈的话。
this is to the parents.
如果你真正所相信的那个世
Do you
界，
actually believe that in this world,
很奇怪，
strangely,
你会发现你的小孩
you will discover that your own
的
kids,
身上
that from their, from them,
有你的影子。
there's a shadow of you.
你真正所相信的那个，
What you actually believe.
连你自己都觉得啊，我不是这样子的啦。
You say, no, this is not me.
但是他会很真实的在你小孩身上呈现。
Then you will reflect it truly upon your children.
所以你在跟谁打架？
So who are you actually
抓
fighting?
着你讲，不要做这个事情，不可以做这个事情。
Your kids, don't do this, don't do that.
其实你在跟你自己打架。
Actually, you are wrestle with yourself.
然后很不幸的，
And then sadly,
当你在跟你自己在打架的时候，你把你小孩扎进来，
when you wrestle within yourself, that you grab your kids and your kids join into the mess.
然后你把你的小孩当作是你自己，
And that you treat your kids as yourself.
然后好像你打败你的小孩之后，你就打败你自己。
And then you feel that when you have defeated your kids, then you have succeeded.
哇，我们家就美好。
Then our home is so peaceful.
哇，我的小孩没有问题了，他终于愿意听我的话。
But my kids have no problem that they are willing to listen to me.
那我就想问你一个问题：
Let me ask you one thing.
真的没事吗？
Is actually peaceful?
为什么？为什么我会问你这个问题？
Why would I ask you this question?
真正最大的敌人是你自己，
Actually, you are your own enemy.
因为你自己都不听你自己。
Because you don't even listen to yourself.
光是你的小孩听你有什么用？
If your kids listen to you, that's not enough.
为什么？
Why?
因为真正有权柄在家里的是你，
Because you are the one as a parent has the authority.
所以你的小孩听你没有用的，
If your kids listen to you, it's not actually working.
你自己要先听你自己才有用。
You have to listen to yourself.
所以我很多时候我会直接跟人家讲 parenting 该怎么做。
A lot of time I will tell you the way to do the parenting.
如果你能够听你自己所不能听的那个自己，
If you are able to listen to yourself, the one that you do not want to hear,
你的 parenting 一定不会有问题。
then your parenting will be very successful.
当然我的 counsel 也会很好做，
And then my counseling will be much more easy.
可是我通常做完之后，通常都是不可能做到。
But after I counsel them, none of them have achieved that.
上帝借着耶稣给我们另外一条出路，
God, through Jesus, give us another way out.
我们要接纳吗？
We would like to receive this.
我们发现很难，
It's very difficult to receive it.
因为我们会把我们自己的想法、我们的世界投射到耶稣的身上。
Now we will use our own way, our own world, and to project it into Jesus.
我们对耶稣是充满了不信，
But to Jesus, actually, there's so many unbelief within us.
为什么？
Why?
我要离开我的世界，
I have to exit my own world.
我整个世界要崩溃掉先。
And my whole world has to collapse first.
我怎么知道我的世界崩溃了之后还有下一个世界？
Now what happens if my world dissolves and How do I know there's a next world?
全世界我已经观察那么多人，从我从小到现在，没有一个人的世界比我里面的世界更好。
From my very young age to now that I have observed that throughout this world, that my world is much more better.
你怎么证明你的世界比我的世界更好？
How dare you can prove that your world is much more better than
你
mine?
怎么证明你不是也是在吞口水而已？
How would you prove that you are just swallowing your own saliva?
然后你还骗我？
You are actually cheating and lying to me.
在约翰福音有一段很特别的经
In John chapter 7, there's one very
跟这边是有关系
scriptures. It is in here.
耶稣在钉十字架上，
When Jesus was nailed on the
在
cross,
咽下他那口气之前，
before he died,
他讲了一个很特别的字：
that he used a very special phrase,
我渴。
I'm thirsty.
为什么会渴？
Why would he thirst?
很多人觉得说，可能因为钉十字架流很多血，所以缺水，所以就很渴。
Many people might think that because he was nailed on the cross, so he lost a lot of blood, therefore he's
你
thirsty.
不明白，
You don't understand.
那个不是单单一个物质上面缺水，
That thirst is not just a physical thirst.
那个事实上是直接跟我们心中的饥渴是一样的。
That thirst is that what we crave within our spirit.
在那个刹那，
At that moment,
耶稣在呼求的是什么？
when Jesus cried out, what is he crying out for?
神啊，你的公义在哪？
Lord, Father, where is your righteousness?
我心中的江河为何离我而去？
Why is it that the living river within me left me?
为何神你的公义要离我而去？
Why is it that God, your righteousness, have to leave me?
所以在十字架上，耶稣讲了几句话，其实都是表达同样的意思。
So on the cross, that when Jesus spoke many different phrases, actually it's only represent one
我的
thing.
父啊，我的父为什么要离开 ？My father, my father, why have you forsaken me？ 为什么你要离开我，要离弃我？
Why you have to forsake me?
耶稣在喊的是
When Jesus cried, he cried out,
意义在哪？
where is the righteousness?
你为什么？你知道为什么要产生这个事情？
Why would we have to think about this?
因为他进入我们的生命。
Because that he entered into our life.
很多时候，我们有很多冲突的时候，
A lot of time when we have a conflict,
我刚刚已经讲，
I have spoken before,
你是盼望有人进到你的世界，
that you are desired that others enter into your own world.
但是你知道他进入你的世界里，他是什么表达呢？
But when the other enter your world, what kind of feeling would they
我
have?
已经很渴了，
I'm so thirsty already.
还要我进入你的沙漠里，哇，我渴死了，拜托！
You want me to enter your own desert? I'm just thirsty to death.
当耶稣说我渴，
When Jesus said, I'm thirsty,
你知道他在哪里？
what is he meant? Where is he?
他不是单单身体在十字架上，
He's not just hanging on the cross.
他进入到你跟我的生命。
And he entered into our own life, our own world.
哇，为什么会渴？
Why would he be thirsty?
耶稣是神的儿子，怎么可能会渴？
Jesus is the Son of God. He should not be thirsty at all.
为什么会渴？
Why would he be
我
thirsty?
再讲一次，
Let me rephrase it.
当他讲说我渴了，
When Jesus says, I'm thirsty,
因为他进入到你跟我的沙漠，
because he had entered into our own desert.
在你跟我的沙漠里，
Within our own desert,
没有神的公义，
there is no God's righteousness within us, within our
没有
world.
水。
There is no living water.
不要以为在那一刹那只是在讲说神啊，你的公义在哪里？
He said this, Jesus isn't saying that, God, where is your righteousness?
这句话事实上是很讽刺不痛。
The word is very sarcastic.
他在问的是你，
Actually, Jesus is asking you.
他不是在问上帝你的公义在哪里，
Jesus is asking you.
他在问的是，
He's asking.
他在你心里面在问你啊，
He's asking within your own heart.
神呢，你的公义在哪里？为什么这个人的沙漠里面一点你的水都没有啊？
God, where's your righteousness? How come this person doesn't have any
是这个，
living water?
有的是一些假的水，
It's just
这个我们叫做 mirage 海市蜃楼，
it's just a mirage.
都假，
It's a faith. It's
不
a
能解。
deception that it will not quench your thirst.
可是你知道为什么他进入我们的生命当中？
Now, why is it that Jesus entered into our own life?
你知道为什么明知道我每个人生命都是沙漠，还要进来？
That he knows that every one of us, our life is a desert. Why would he enter
因为
into
他
it?
讲了一句不该讲的话。
Because he said a phrase that he's not supposed to say.
信我的人，腹中要流出活水的江河。
The one who believes me that will have living water come out from.
你知不知道？当他讲说你相信我，
When Jesus said that, when you believe in me,
拿掉你的义来接受神的公义的时候，
take away your own righteousness and receive my water.
你知道什么意思？
What does it mean?
我承诺
My promise to you,
我会进入你的沙漠，
I will enter into your own desert,
以至于你的腹中会流出活水的江河。为什么？因为我在那里。
so that out of your heart will flow the living water.
你知道这个节日是什么节日？
You know what kind of the festival is it?
这个节日叫做是 the Feast of Tabernacle。
The holiday is called Feast of Tabernacle.
在最后的那一日是干嘛的？
And the very last day of the feast, what would they do?
那个是在纪念，在旷野的时候，以色列没有水喝，
They have remembered that the Israelites, when they are in the desert, they don't
然
have
后
water.
神如何在石头的当中破开那个石头之后，在石头裂缝当中流出活水。
That God will open up a rock and let the water flow out from the rock.
沙漠离你不远，
Desert is not far away from you
因为你就是沙漠。
because you actually are the desert.
现在他要你相信这一句话：
What Jesus wants you to believe, only one phrase.
我在十字架上面说我渴了，
When Jesus said that he's thirst when he kneeled on the cross,
我不是在十字架上面讲，
he's not saying on the cross
我是在你的生命里头讲。
that he's saying it's in your life.
你相信你是沙漠，
Do you believe that you actually are the desert?
你信，
Do you believe that?
你只要信，
Only if you believe,
我给你我的生命。
he will grant you the living water.
当年的石头怎么裂开？
And the Israelites' time, that how would the rock split?
活水怎么流出来？
How would the water come out?
我的生命也会如何在你里头裂开？
And my own life will come out from your life, from your heart.
这个是神说来接受我的义，
This is what God said. Come to receive my righteousness.
这是他给的。
That's the promise that he gave to us.
我不知道你自己要不要，
I don't know whether or not that you would crave or desire for it.
但是你每天还是继续活在自己的旨意的当中。
Or maybe you just still want to continue to live in your own world.
我盼望下一次当你跟人家起纷争的时候，
I hope that next time when we have a conflict with others,
你把这句经文记起来，
that you remember this particular verse.
不是在这里，
Just right here.
是在十字架上的那句话。
It's on what's on the cross. What Jesus has spoken.
我渴了，
I'm thirsty.
耶稣在你生命当中说：“我渴。”
Jesus said within your heart that he is thirsty.
我盼望
My desire is
在冲突的当中，
in the midst of the conflict.
当你很火大的时候，
And when you are so angry,
你认清楚真相在哪，
and you will know the truth.
不要再去旁边的沙漠那边捞水，
Don't grab it from other deserts.
浪费你时间，
That you are wasting your own time.
只会让你更渴。
That you will just give you more thirst.
回头去看，
Look back at your life.
耶稣说：“圣灵给了你，
Jesus said that Holy Spirit gave grace.
Now the Holy Spirit has been given to you. 圣灵已经在你心里。
The Holy Spirit is within you.
那什么？
What does it represent?
承诺。
That's the promise.
你心中会流出江河的承诺，只要你肯承认你是上帝。
And you heart will flow the living water as long as you admit that you are the desert.
我们继续进入祷告。
Let's pray together.
不是我们是完本的人，
Heavenly Father, that we are just heart neck.
我们就像当初以色列人走在旷野、走在沙漠里，觉得都是你的错。
We just like those Israelites that when they're wandering in the desert, that we just take all the blames to you.
甚至是其他人的错，
Of course, it's other people's fault.
却不知道我们没有水喝，是因为我们自己本来就是沙漠。
Now we don't understand that we don't have the water to drink is because we ourselves is a desert.
我们只是想要在其他的地方到处挖水，
We just want to grab it from some other people.
结果我到最后后头发现，原来旁边全部都是沙漠的时候，我们开始发火。
And then we realize that everywhere is the desert, and we are so upset.
我们开始在那边埋怨，为什么其他的地方都没有水？
And we complain, how come there's no water at all?
不能赦免我们，
Oh Lord, forgive us.
帮助我们承认自己是谁。
Help us to admit that we are the desert.
唯有我们承认，
Only that we admit
我们没有公义，
that we don't have any righteousness,
我们才有办法享受
then we can receive
耶稣
joy
如江河流出的生命，
that the promise of Jesus, the living water within us,
我们才真的能够
so that we can truly,
接着主耶稣基督
through Jesus Christ,
进入以神的义为根基的国度。
that to enter the kingdom that is built upon God's foundation.
不能帮助我们。
Help us, O Lord.
从今天开始，
From today on,
每逢当我们跟人家起冲突，
every time when we have a conflict,
每逢我们开始埋怨，
every time when we start to complain,
每一次当我们开始不服气的时
a
候，
lot of times that we just don't want to submit.
让我们记住你在十字架上面讲的那句话。
Allow us to believe that what you have spoken on the cross
在我们生命里，
within our life,
让你感受到真正的饥渴。
let us feel the true thirst.
That you feel the thirst, the true thirst of our life. 感谢你，
We thank you, Lord,
把饥渴通通归到你自己的身
that
上。
you take away all our hunger and thirst, that you take away and take it to you,
却把你如江河永流的生命交换给我。
that you grant us the living water that flow within us.
求神帮助我们，
Help us, O Lord,
学习往上求，往你那边拿水，
to pray and to grab from you,
以致我们成为一个跟你常常祷告的人。
so that we will become the ones that will continuously praying to you.
对你的意是像一个小朋友一样饥渴的，跟你每天每时都在跟你一
That
样。
we crave, we thirst for your own righteousness, just like little children.
奉主耶稣基督宝贵圣名祈求。
And we pray in the precious name of Jesus. Amen.